NY probate process. Is having a will enough? Many people believe that simply creating a will is enough to settle their affairs, but in New York, the truth is more complex. Having a will is important, but without proper estate planning, your loved ones may still face lengthy court proceedings and unexpected complications. Probate is the legal process that takes place after someone passes away, whether or not they have a will. In New York, a will must still go through probate, where the court validates the document, settles any debts or taxes, and ensures assets are distributed according to the deceased's wishes. Even if an executor is named in the will, handling probate without guidance can be overwhelming. While hiring an attorney is not legally required in New York, most families choose to work with a lawyer to avoid delays, confusion, or missteps that can arise during probate. So, is having a will enough? Not always. A will alone does not avoid probate. In fact, without additional planning, your assets could be tied up in court for months. Beneficiaries may not receive their inheritances until debts are settled and legal hurdles are cleared. For example, co-op apartments in New York City add layers of complexity. Even if co-op shares are left to a beneficiary in the will, the board must approve the transfer. If denied, the shares must be sold, regardless of the deceased's intentions. There are also significant timing issues. Although there is no specific legal deadline for filing probate in New York, the process can stretch from a few months to over a year. Delays may be caused by will contests, creditor claims, or tax issues. During this time, assets remain tied up and cannot be fully distributed without court approval. A law firm can guide you through these situations, helping avoid mistakes that may lead to prolonged litigation. To understand what probate is and how it works in New York, it's helpful to break it down. After a person dies, the court receives the will and a petition for probate. If the will is valid and jurisdiction is established, the court issues letters testamentary giving the executor authority to manage the estate. This includes inventorying assets, notifying creditors, paying taxes and debts, and finally distributing what's left to the beneficiaries. The process may move quickly in simple cases, but complications like minor beneficiaries, legal disputes, or property sales can prolong everything. Some assets, though, are not governed by the will and avoid probate altogether. These include retirement accounts, life insurance policies, and bank accounts with designated beneficiaries. Jointly owned property with rights of survivorship also bypasses probate and transfers directly to the co-owner. For married couples, holding property as tenants by the entirety ensures an automatic transfer to the surviving spouse. To avoid probate entirely, there are legal strategies available. Creating a living trust is one of the most effective ways. When assets are transferred into a trust, they no longer need to go through probate. The trustee distributes the assets directly to beneficiaries. Other tools include payable on death designations and joint ownership arrangements. These options ensure smoother transitions and reduce the burden on your loved ones. However, even the best plans require alignment. Your will, trusts, and beneficiary designations must work together. A mismatch between documents can lead to confusion or unintended outcomes. For instance, a beneficiary designation on an account overrides any instructions in your will. At the end of the day, a will is a foundational part of estate planning, but it's not the finish line. To fully protect your legacy and ease the transition for your loved ones, you need a comprehensive plan. That's where working with an experienced lawyer becomes essential. An attorney can assess your situation, help you avoid probate where possible, and make sure your estate is handled exactly the way you want it to be. Contact Sishodia PLLC at 833-616-4646 or visit us at 600 3rd Avenue 2nd floor, New York, New York, 10016. Let our law firm help you secure peace of mind with a plan that truly works for you.